Let's drink one to Frank Costanza.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure more people text me about that than when any relative I've ever had died.
I thought I had a great argument with Goff, but I'm buried here.
Goff would be more of a proximity thing than the ability to hit the ball.
Yeah, both things moving, both things round, both things fast.
Yeah.
I just want to smoke that pipe.
Is there no button on it? It's all gravity?
Yeah, it's all push and pull technology. We've been doing a lot of lists. And do you guys mind if we slide off of sports for a moment here? Our top 5 actors of all time, because Nicolas Cage was recently announced to be playing the Tiger King TV series. Could this start the beginning of the Cage-assance?
No. Can I start?
Yeah,
Sure.
Chris, your top 5.
Hank's number 1. I don't think. Hopefully, no one disagrees.
I have Hanks at my number.
So my number 2, Denzel. My number 3, Leo. My number 4, Bobby D. So number 5 was hard. I'm going with someone. I'm not sure because I couldn't really think of my 5th, but I'm going with Johnny Depp because I really like him and I think he does different characters really well. I'm sure there's probably someone better I'm missing. I was going between Pitt and Depp, but I'll go Depp as my number 5.
Dude, for a while, Depp was the highest paid actor per movie in the world.
And he can just do so many different awesome things.
Yeah, he's always different.
I know, that's why I went with
Blow's
different.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Blow is spectacular.
Blow, and then he can go to Pirates and be unbelievable. First Pirates is unbelievable.
You forgot Nick Cage in your. I don't know if I internet was,
Why don't you go ahead next?
He was number 6.
Yeah, right on the cusp.
Honorable mention. McShay, you texted yours, but I don't remember it. I know Nick Cage is on there.
Tom Hanks, Leo. I can't really say Nick Cage. Jim Carrey, De Niro.
Sorry, you broke up with number 3. When you got to number 3, you broke up. I couldn't hear what you said. I thought you said. Yeah, who'd you say?
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Okay.
I noodled putting Carrey on my list, but ultimately it didn't make it.
Carry on.
Was that 4? De Niro.
Yeah.
Wait, you have De Niro after Carrey?
I don't know where you're doing in order. I'm on the,
This is who you enjoy.
Did I say James Vanderbeek already?
Thought he was number 1.
I don't know who my 5th one is. I'm gonna say Denzel.
Kev, what about you? Did you give this any thought? Because I
Did you struggle because the one you put in there, everyone made fun of you, and so you couldn't put in your real top 5?
Well, no, I just had Nick Cage 1 through 5, and then when you stole that, I had to change it.
And then you changed it to Jim Carrey as number 3.
Okay.
Name me one bad Jim Carrey movie.
I mean, Liar wasn't great,
but it was pretty good.
Oh, stop it! Liar was huge.
Had better.
That's huge.
It was huge.
Well, besides Remember the Titans, Dumb and Dumber is better than every other Denzel movie. All right, go ahead, Kev.
Number 1. And I'm doing this because I love how diverse the guy can be. You can go all the way from Good Will Hunting to Jason Bourne. I got to put Matt Damon. Leo number 2. Hanks number 3. And then I kind of come off the rails. I'm going to put Will Smith 4th.
Big Willie. Hey,
Whoa.
for a time, he was the top guy.
We were talking about it last night. You go to like 7 Pounds and Collateral Beauty and all this stuff that was like really heavy stuff.
Pursuit of Happiness.
He
should have won an Oscar for that movie.
And then the other, the 5th one to really keep things kind of just totally streaming off the tracks. I'm a big John Wick fan, so I'm going Keanu.
Oh,
I don't hate that one bit.
no, nor I.
Keanu or The
tough.
Rock would be my Denzel replacement, or any other actor who's in Fast and the Furious.
I haven't really been watching anything that The Rock is in. I'm just enjoying him be, more successful than Hulk's try at being a movie star. I'm just like, so glad it worked out, and it's not like the embarrassment that Hulk's attempt was.
So, do you know why I think that is? You look at Hulk's progression through wrestling and then into movies. He was Hulk Hogan the whole way through. The Rock did a little of those weird movies early on. He was a Tooth Fairy in one. And then when he left wrestling, he left his wrestling look in wrestling and became this like superhero. He got more tattoos. He was obviously he got way more ripped. He got
Huge.
He became like he became Dwayne Johnson, although I will never call him that. Like
No.
he stopped being a wrestler. Hogan never stopped being a wrestler.
Right. Yeah, he became
He became Maui. I'm assuming everyone follows The Rock on Instagram. He sings the song to his daughter, but she doesn't know it's him. And I, for some reason, find that hilarious.
Oh, that's
It
crazy.
was awesome.
It's a great movie.
I will tell you guys, though, I tried his tequila and was a little disappointed.
I wouldn't expect to be
Clooney.
like the best.
Clooney's
while
got
he
it
was filming
figured
Ball.
out, man. Casamigos is the
Right.
best.
Yeah, I'm changing my top 5. Clooney's in my top 5 now. Will
Kinda
Smith,
picked
by the
him
way, of
Yeah, Will Smith was good as the genie in
Will
the
I
new
know.
Aladdin,
Will
which I
Smith
thought was going to be
is-
impossible.
John, you kind of broke
Will
up there.
Smith.
I think you said he was good as the genie in Aladdin, but that can't be what you really
No.
said.
Yes, he was.
He was, dude. He pulled it off. I thought it was going to be impossible to replace Robin
Yeah.
Williams, and he was fine.
No Jim Carrey.
No, it's true.
I'll take
Top 3 Will Smith movies.
Oh my God.
Bad
Boys.
Boy.
Wild Wild West.
Which was
I mean,
terrible.
I don't know. I loved 7
Hitch.
pounds.
Independence Day. I love 7 pounds.
Hitch.
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 Hitch is
Hitch.
quality.
Enemy of the State.
Enemy of the State.
Enemy of the State's my
Unbelievable.
favorite.
So
Oh,
underrated.
Gene Hackman's awesome.
Lex Luthor.
Isn't Sean Smith's favorite movie of all time Hancock?
Dude. He's almost 40 and it still is.
He
All right,
has
sorry,
the,
John.
movie poster
John,
tattooed on his
give-
calf.
John.
Give us the 5.
Okay, number 1, Tom Hanks. Number
Yes.
2,
Agreed.
Christian Bale. Number 3,
Oh, good for you.
RDJ, Robert Downey Jr. Number 4, Leo. And number 5, Steve Carell. I can't get
Wow.
enough.
I know,
of Michael
John.
Scott
So
or
funny. I was
anything
gonna.
he does.
I know. I was gonna
Like,
put.
that's a
I was gonna
good
put him as my
list,
number
John.
5. That's a great
Really?
one.
He's going to be in this new show called Space Force on Netflix.
Yeah,
I can't
saw
wait.
it.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. So excited to see him do
Did
something.
you guys ever watch Way Back?
No.
Way back is the name of the what? A movie?
Yeah, it's a Steve Carell movie. It's really good.
Mm-mm.
And you guys still haven't seen Walter Mitty, right? Didn't we talk about that a while
We
back?
did talk about it, yeah.
Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
Yeah, that's like one of my all-time movies, and he just dominates that role.
And
Ever
he's
since
awesome.
we've been
I-
doing this show, the
Great
only
one.
thing I watch at night is either Us while I'm editing it or the Jordan documentary. So I need this thing to wrap up so I can watch these movies with Steve Carell.
I don't know if you guys ever seen Crazy Stupid Love with Steve Carell and
Yes.
so good.
Gosling.
Goss, so
It's
good.
unbelievable.
Gosling.
One of my favorite.
Dude,
Unbelievable. movie.
Gosling is spectacular in that.
So good.
I mean,
I
just
have to
his
walk out of the-
general attitude is so good.
So good.
So John, can I ask for some additional commentary on one? I agree with most of yours. Christian Bale.
Dude, all right, Christian Bale. I never was. I was so like neutral on him when he was Batman. I was just like, all right, fine, and it's Batman.
Yeah.
For me, that's tough to replace Michael Keaton and even Val Kilmer. So I didn't really have any. I didn't care about him. And then I just kept seeing him in these movies where he was either nominated for an Oscar or the movie was nominated for an Oscar, and he's nothing like who he is as Bruce Wayne, or in the movie The Fighter, or in the Ford v Ferrari. Like he's just so like different in every role he's in. He does different accents. He's just unbelievable, and I don't think he's done anything that I've seen him in that I wasn't like, he's so fucking good, like at the end of the movie. So that's why he's up there. And he's in the new Thor movie coming out, so I can't wait.
Was he in the Prestige?
Yes, the magician one.
Yeah, I think so, with Wolverine.
Wasn't that Christian Bale too?
Yeah. I think so.
I
It's just unbelievable, dude.
Yeah. That was actually, that's a good movie.
If you watch Ford v Ferrari, he's just so, he's the most believable actor. Like when you're watching him, you're not like ever doubting him.
Did you see The Big Short?
Oh my God, yes.
Unbelievable.
Short.
Yeah, great. Well done. I like
So,
the lists.
That's a good list, John.
It's pretty good.
I knew you'd come strong. I don't like my. I'm gonna be thinking about it all night.
I know. I hate my list.
I know. I want John's list.
Do you want to hear who my
vanilla.
my honorable mentions were? Like guys that I cut at the last minute.
Yes.
Of course.
Bryan Cranston.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
So John, I was going to say him, but
he's amazing as Watley and Heisenberg and Walter White.
And well, I know, but then he did the Ben Affleck movie, and then I feel like he hasn't done much. He was awesome in Argo.
Argo's awesome.
Yes, Argo's awesome.
There's a movie with him and James Franco.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, why him?
It's actually pretty funny.
He's the dad. Yeah.
That's not bad.
There's this this movie that he's in that I saw on a flight. I can't remember the name of the movie because it's just his last name. It's his character's last name. I'll look it up and send it to you guys. You have to watch it. He hides in his own like garage for like a month from his family, and they think he's like missing and dead, and he just watches them through the window, and he like gets food out of the trash. It's unbelievable. It's like basically just all him the entire movie. I'll let you know.
Wakefield.
That might be it.
I just Googled Bryan Cranston garage movie.
Chris is such a good Googler.
He's way better than Kenny.
Kenny's been asleep. The edibles kicked in like an hour ago.
Cranston, that's a great number 6. Keep going.
Keep going, John.
McConaughey.
Yes.
Fucking good in everything, and his tiny role in Wolf of Wall Street.
So
one of the best like short scenes.
Awesome.
Have you guys seen The Lincoln Lawyer?
Yeah.
That's when I took McConaughey like up a big notch.
Dude, I'll never forget him in A Time to Kill. I was like, who the hell is this dude? He's gonna be huge.
You know what got me hooked on him is every romantic comedy movie he's ever been in. I flip my
Failure to Launch.
If Ghost of Girlfriend's Past on HBO, I will 100% watch.
The Wedding
Failure to Launch, great flick.
What is it? 10 Things I Hate About You, or How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days? Yeah.
Either one I'll watch.
Where do you guys rank?
Mark Wahlberg, 6 probably. But good question.
Kev, you're frozen if you can hear us.
Yeah, I wasn't cutting you off. You were frozen.
I said, where do you guys rank Bateman, if at all?
Julie Bateman, 3rd best point guard I ever saw in real life. Jason Bateman.
So it's an interesting question, Kev, because right now, if you in my world, I only concentrate on like certain things, and right now is like a Jason Bateman time. It's always a LeBron James time, so I'm always on that. But right now, it's a Jason Bateman time.
Phases.
I've been watching. John, I texted you. I don't know when it was last time we had this show, right? Arrested Development. I just started it. Never saw it before. I'm like 4 seasons in. Unbelievable. And I went back and watched him on Stern. I'm like hooked on Bateman. So I would say he's number 1. Ozark. I've watched since the beginning. It's fantastic.
Have you
So
seen
I mean,
Extract?
the
No, I need more.
Arrested Development, one of the most underappreciated shows there is, though.
I laugh for no reason by myself watching it all the time. And I've only been watching it for. I text John when I watched it. I'm like, was this something you watched? He's like, yeah. Where you been? Like, yeah, this is an awesome show. I'm like,
No.
I don't know. I just started it, and it is unbelievable. He's great.
George Michael, maybe. Gob Bluth.
Ah.
I mean,
Gob.
Tobias Fuke.
Tobias is everything about it. Like everybody in that is unbelievable. So my response to that is you've asked the wrong person because Bateman I would put in any top 5 right now.
Well, I really struggled to not include him, but I didn't. I was like, maybe I'm biased because I love Arrested Development too much.
What else would you put on his list of?
I know. That's the problem. That's why I struggled. Arrested Development and Ozark
is so fucking funny. He's so good, like, as the normal guy in a comedy surrounded by, like, the maniacs. Like Horrible Bosses.
Yes.
Horrible Boss.
Awesome.
Yep.
Yes. Matt, have you watched Ozark yet?
I've never seen that. Never seen Arrested Development.
Well, Arrested Development, like I know you have to watch it, obviously, but Ozark is like a show you have to watch. It's nothing to do with like you have to watch it. So.
It's one of the best things on Netflix.
Yeah, Ozark is beautiful.
Unbelievable. The cast is so good.
Bateman's this like genius accountant who like knows like.
He's a laundering expert.
Moves it all around just to like stay alive, and oh my gosh, it's crazy.
It's unbelievable.
I also had, and this is weird because he's so old, but throughout my life, there's no one else with more like a heavier resume than Harrison Ford. I mean, he was Han Solo and Indiana Jones, like right there. That's like,
and The Fugitive.
Richard Kimball.
Yes.
Richard Kimball.
Yeah. I didn't kill my wife.
Didn't kill my wife. Ooh, Harrison Ford's a good one.
Indiana Jones.
That is a good one.
That's got to be everybody else we've named. He's got to be better than Will Smith, right?
Like the princess said to him, "I love you," and he said, "I know." Right before he got frozen.
Well, like, he was in 2 of the biggest franchises.
Dude, 3. That run of movies that was around, it was a Jack Ryan like franchise, but it just didn't have Jack Ryan in the title.
John, we need. If I'm being honest, he needs to be in all of our top 5s.
Yeah.
He needs to move. That can't be our 9th. He needs to move up somewhere.
And he even like 30 years later, like stepped into the costume of a character that he played when he was like a kid and pulled it off. Like he was good. He was believable.
What Lies Beneath? By the way, What Lies Beneath is not a bad movie.
It's in my top 5 favorite scary movies. Loved it.
I need to come to Florida just to see all your lists.
I do a lot of lists.
Does Harrison Ford still goes with the dangly earring though, doesn't he?
No, I think it's a hoop chain.
Break it down.